ന്യൂയോർക്ക് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് സെനറ്ററായി തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെട്ട കെവിൻ തോമസിന് ലോങ് ഐലൻഡ് മലയാളി സമൂഹം സ്വീകരണം നൽകി. ആദ്യമായാണ് ഒരു ഇന്ത്യൻ വംശജൻ ഈ സ്ഥാനത്തേക്ക് തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കപ്പെട്ടത്. ലോങ് ഐലൻഡിലുള്ള ടേസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് കൊച്ചിൻ റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിൽ വെച്ച് നടന്ന സ്വീകരണ ചടങ്ങിൽ ഫൊക്കാന ഫോമ നേതാക്കളെ കൂടാതെ വിവിധ സാമൂഹ്യ സാംസ്കാരിക നേതാക്കളും പങ്കെടുത്ത് ആശംസകൾ അറിയിച്ചു.
Welcome, Senator-elect Mr. Kevin Thomas and wife Rinsey Thomas. So let's give a big applause. Everybody was saying, and you can see that Kevin's parents are here too. And give them as well as an applause, Mr. Thomas and Rachel. Okay, so please have a seat. സെനറ്റർ-ഇലക്ട് ആയിട്ടുള്ള നമ്മളുടെ ഏവരുടെയും അഭിമാന ഭാജനമായ മിസ്റ്റർ കെവിൻ തോമസ്, for the first Indo-American, the first South Asian, the first Malayali ever in the US American history to be a New York State Senator. So we all are proud to have this moment. നമുക്ക് ഏവർക്കും കാണാം, ഈ വേദി നിറഞ്ഞു നിൽക്കുന്നതെല്ലാം ഈ മലയാളി സമൂഹത്തിലെ നമ്മളുടെ ന്യൂയോർക്ക്, ന്യൂജേഴ്സി, സ്റ്റാറ്റൻ ഐലൻഡ്, ഈ അടുത്ത പ്രാന്ത പ്രദേശങ്ങളിലുള്ള എല്ലാ മലയാളി സമൂഹത്തിലെ പരിചയമുള്ളതും നമുക്ക് പ്രമുഖമായിട്ടുള്ളതും എല്ലാ ഫേസസും ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. സ്വാഗത പ്രസംഗത്തിനായി ടേസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് കൊച്ചിന്റെ മാനേജ്മെന്റിൽ നിന്നും മിസ്റ്റർ എബ്രഹാം പുതുശ്ശേരിൽ.
ന്യൂയോർക്കിൽ ഇതുവരെയും സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടില്ലാത്ത, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മലയാളികളുടെ ചരിത്രത്തിൽ തങ്കലിപികളാൽ ആലേഖനം ചെയ്യപ്പെടേണ്ട ചരിത്ര സംഭവമാണ് കഴിഞ്ഞ നവംബർ 6-ാം തീയതി നടന്ന ഇലക്ഷനിൽ സംഭവിച്ചത്. ആൻഡ് ഹി ഈസ് ദ മാൻ ഓഫ് ദ മലയാളീസ്. മലയാളികളിൽ നമുക്കെല്ലാവർക്കും അതിൽ വളരെ എന്നെ പോലെ തന്നെ എല്ലാവർക്കും അഭിമാനിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്.
പിയുടെ ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ മിസ്റ്റർ ലിജു തോട്ടം.
Senator-elect Kevin Thomas is not only the first Malayali, he's not the first Indian American, but he's among the first Asian Americans to be a New York State Senator. The New York State Senate is sort of an exclusive club with just 63 or so members, and and they represent almost 20 million New Yorkers.
Major Jovial Phillips.
Because my wife has taught me behind any successful man is a great woman. Senator Thomas, I want to let you know, from a military standpoint, I understand the awesome responsibility that you'll have to set the budget, to set the agenda, the military agenda, the policy with the Air National Guard. And I wish you the best with that. And I know you're up to the task.
എല്ലാവരും വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് നമ്മളുടെ സെനറ്ററുടെ പ്രസംഗം കേൾക്കുവാനാണെന്നറിയാം. സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു.
What I see here, a lot of you are here for me, not for Mohanlal or Mammootty. It touches my heart. I decided to run for election not because I wanted to gain power or fame or prestige or for any of this from happening. I ran, just like one of our speakers said, was to be the voice of the voiceless, to represent the unrepresented, to stand up for the meek. That's why I wanted to run. Before running for politics, I was a civil rights attorney. In the Bronx, I ran a clinic where I gave an individual who was being sued by banks and student loan companies a free attorney. And then I saw the Trump administration come in and dismantle the work that I was doing. If I take one step ahead, his policies were pushing everything back 10 steps. When the chairman of the Democratic Party here in Nassau County, Jay Jacobs, recruited me into this race, he looked at the district that I was about to compete in. District 6 has the largest population of minority voters on Long Island. Hempstead, Uniondale, East Meadow, Garden City, Levittown, Farmingdale, South Hicksville, and few other towns here and there. They made it possible for me to stand up here. Kalathil Varghese uncle. He started in the Democratic Party and he rose to this level because of his hard work. We have Koshi Omen uncle, who also led the way from New York City into Nassau County. We have George uncle here who worked for the UN, who's the president of the Overseas Congress. You have these leaders here that made it possible. I am standing on the shoulders of all three of these men over here to be where I am today. I am honored and humbled by everything that everyone here has said. We are well educated, we are wealthy, we have businesses here on Long Island and in New York City, but now we have representation in the New York State Senate. I unseated a Republican who's been in office for 42 years. 42 years. Every time he has run, he has beaten his opponent by more than 10,000 votes. Yes, my lead is not 10,000, it is 1,300 votes over him. You know, when I was a civil rights attorney, I wasn't making six figures. All right, I was protecting the poor because this is what I went to law school for. Protecting others. I kneel down and I prayed to God and I said, God, if you let me pass all these exams, graduate from law school and pass the bar exam, I will work to take care of the poor. As long as I have kept my promise, God has kept his promise. When I got selected, I could not believe it. A brown guy with a beard, you know, got selected by the chairman of the Democratic Party to contest in an election. And someone who only raised $110,000, I was able to unseat someone who had more than 500,000. People are saying this is called David and Goliath story.
So he's working for the poor people, that clicked on me. So I supported him all my heart. So congratulations again.
How is your campaign in the mix of Malayalis?
My campaign has been really good in front of Malayalis here on Long Island. Malayalis came out in record numbers to vote for me on November 6th, and I'm now elected the state senator because of a lot of help that they gave me in this election.